How many acres of rhubarb do I see
I
here?
think there's about 2 acres. We have about 300 plants.
Rick Barr is the owner, president, and chief winemaker of a 600 case a year craft winery. Grows his own berries and rhubarb.
And then over there is our Carmen Jewel Sour Cherry.
As a craft operation, Barr must use self-grown product. By doing that, he can market his wines at farmers markets and stores around the province.
We produce a little bit more rhubarb than we do raspberry. This will be the very first year that I've had a full tank of raspberry, and that's just a production thing. We have a Carmen Jewel Sour Cherry that's growing right now. It's about 4 years old. We got a few berries from it this year, but hopefully it'll produce a little bit better next year. And then we're in discussions on what other fruits we want to grow.
What began as a hobby is a full-time job now.
Everyone who started in this business in this province owned land already. So if you were to come from the city and say, I want to start an Alberta Cottage winery, and you didn't have anything, so you needed to buy land and all that sort of thing, it could be very, very expensive. Well, you know what land costs are like.
So Rick and his wife and friends will pick 2,500 pounds of raspberries and 2,500 pounds of rhubarb to make one season's product.
This year's crop we just finished picking. I'm currently in the process of juicing everything. We'll put the wine on sometime in October, and we'll probably bottle in May, and then it'll be ready for sale next summer. So once we're done all the juicing and we're ready to make the wine, these are our fermentation tanks, and we actually imported these from Italy. So we actually ferment the wine at about 12 degrees C, which is you're getting very close to having the yeast actually stop working at that temperature. But it allows us to carry the fermentation process out for about 6 weeks, which we think produces a much better tasting wine. And we'd go through a number of different filters from a 10 micron down to a 0.45. And we just keep moving back and forth between tanks and cleaning them as we go. If you don't keep your stuff sterile, you can ruin everything. This will hold about 5 cases of wine. And then you just slip this on here like this. It fills up the bottle. We can do 6 at a time.
Making quality wine, walking the farm, raising dogs, sheep, growing northern Alberta fruit, and dreaming of more, Rick Barr has it his way.
There's a large demand for especially local products. And so we're trying to grow with that.
Nice to have a place that's all your own and you can control everything about it.
It's very nice.
For Go Edmonton, I'm Tim Dancy.